Good morning, good morning. So today's video is going to be the hilliest, is it the hilliest and the hardest 100k in the UK?
That's the idea.
That is the idea. So we are in Sheffield. It is 21 climbs, including, hang on, let me remember this. You'll know this, so P-Royd Lane. This is Mark, this is the guy who created this for the Band of Climbers competition. So we've got P-Royd Lane, morning, Burbage Moor.
Yep, and
Côte de Bradfield.
From the Tour de France top.
And it's about 3,000 metres?
Just over 3,000 metres.
The reason that we're doing this is as part of the women's Rapha 100 ride. So we decided to try and find the hardest 100k, and that's when I came across Mark's route. And I'm joined. Do you want to introduce yourself actually?
Hello, I'm Nikki.
Nikki's like an absolute beast endurance ride. Yeah, honestly she is. Didn't you win the Transalba, first woman?
Yeah.
You see, you're like, no, I'm not. She won. Like, was the first woman around this huge loop.
Ridiculous. I was wet for like
Scotland.
5 days straight.
She's hardcore. So I'm going to be lagging. I really hope the tyre stays up. It'll be fine. We'll be good. Oh, the sealant. Well, the sealant's working, obviously, so we're all right. It'll be fine. That's me in the lowest gear already, then. We've ridden for a kilometre, we've done one climb, and I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm like, I need to take this off. I know. I'm like, oh, what have we done? So there's 3k of flat the whole route. I've done about 15k, I think about 600 metres. It is literally either up or down. We're going back up again now. I've completely lost my bearings because it just feels like we're doing like back and forth. I've no idea where I am, but all I know is I'm on a hill, I'm descending a hill. There's another steep one coming up. So this looks very narrow. I'm guessing it ramps up, is that right?
Narrow and ramps up.
Oh yeah. So Nikki had a bit of a problem this morning. She got up and her back tyre was flat. She's done tubular, she's pumped it up and she's like...
I think I'm running on 40 psi. It was 80 when we set off.
We're at the top of the climb now. I'm just going to have another descent and then another climb. That is the day.
Another hill ticked off.
Another one ticked off. Oh, probably about 18 to go maybe. Just another climb, which was a lot longer and a lot steeper than it looked on the profile. It was, wasn't it? So we're just gonna have a quick snack and get off up to P-Royd Lane. My homemade bar, obviously. Put a link to the recipe in the description if you want to make it yourself. Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
Enjoy the ride back and we'll let you know how we get on.
Yep.
Also, I meant to tell you, we've done 25k and I think 1,000 metres? Nearly 1,000. That is a good view. 35k and about 1,400 metres. So we're getting up to halfway. I've just realised where I am. So the Strines, this is the third one. So there's basically the Strines are 3 climbs in Sheffield, like really close together. And this is the top of the last one. So we're going to be going down them and then going up the other sides. So I've never done it this way, so we'll see. I don't know which way is worse.
So I assume I'm just going to find a road that goes up. I assume we might be going up.
That's it, yeah. Straight up into those trees
basically
over
like
there.
the same.
I'm gonna say I would take the jacket off for these ones because it gets this steep. So we have done, this is the update, 46k and almost 1,800 metres. In fact, have I got berries on my face? I've just had some other.
I think you look decent enough.
Probably, I always get them on my face. Yeah, the route is obviously available. I'll leave a link to it below so that you can go and get the route, ride it yourself. And especially if you are female and you're wanting to do a different route for the women's 100, then if you want a bit of a challenge, then I've got food in my teeth. I say it on the climb, it had gone down a little bit. It looked a bit like a little bit squished. Do you want to pump it up?
I think we need to pick up our speed. It's the slowest puncture in
history.
the world.
So just climbing up Peabody Lane, which is one of the top 100 climbs. I think it's an 8 out of 10. This is like one of the flatter bits, so I thought I'd get my camera. Oh, it's steep though. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the camera down. Look at the view though to the left. Some good views. I think it's like 18%. So just done Cote de Bradfield. That was the hardest I think so far.
Yeah, it's not far to go. Not in terms of
Distance. But just lots of climb. Yeah, we're definitely like, what are we on? 77k, 2,466. What would be your tip for like endurance riding or just one?
Really relating this to Challenge Albert, I think, was because the weather and the condition was so bad. It really caught everyone out.
Oh.
It doesn't matter carrying like an extra kilo if it means that you're going to be staying dry and warm throughout the race.
I guess that could be, I was going to ask you another question, what would you do for someone starting out cycling? I guess the same thing, just try and get the right kit for the ride that you're doing.
Yeah, just get out on your bike as much as possible really and just enjoy it and have fun.
So we're in Hathersage and just stopped off at the spa. And we're just going to head up. I think there's one steepish climb left, and then like a couple of little monkeys. But yeah, it's been pretty. What's the word? Hilly. Which would you think was the worst so far?
The Beast of Bradford.
Yeah.
Where it's actually a really nice climb though.
Oh, was it Beast of? I thought it was Cote de Bradfield.
Cote de Bradford. Is it the same thing? It might
is
be
it Bradford or Bradfield?
Bradfield, sorry. It was a tour climb, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Bava Froome on the road. Did you see that?
No, I missed it. I was probably just looking around like, just get me off this climb. Because it was really steep, but really long and just dragged out. At the end I was just like, oh, this is going on forever. So, yeah. Right, let's get up the climb. We're going this descent and look at this view. Oof! Look at that.
Great, because it's not windy or rainy.
You sound drunk. It's great because it's not windy or rainy.
Too many hills for one day.
I know.
I'm drunk on hills.
I'm gonna hit nuts. 100k on a flat tyre, that's what it does to you. I don't think that's pumping. No. Oh, what have you done? It was in it. I just unscrewed it to get it off.
Quite interval training, isn't it? Brakes and let's look on the bright side. Like this is good practice.
Good practice, exactly.
For when things go wrong.
Get the tube in! Get the tube in!
Get the tubes, my old friend. Actually, I feel like I've revived a bit because I've had a good break. And I feel like I'm ready for another 100k, another 3,000. Do you want to do another lap?
I found my hamstrings are hurting more just stood bending down doing this than on the climbs. Stand up. We've got only about 10k back to Sheffield, so we've done about 3,000 metres now, so it should be a bit of downhill, bit of climbing. But yeah, it's all the adventure, all an adventure.
We got back and the tyre is still up.
Woohoo!
It is awesome. It's such a good route. hills, hills and more hills.
Then the total stats were 100k, I think it was just over 100k, and the elevation was 3,100, and that was just from, well, 21 climbs, and there was just so many that were just short and sharp and steep. I actually think the worst, well, the hardest one was, I think it's called Côte de Bradfield. That just went on for so long, but it is a brilliant challenging route. So if you do want to do it, I'm going to leave a link to it in the description, and especially if you want to come out and do it for the Rapha Women's 100, which takes place on Sunday the 6th of September. And yeah, I just want to add as well, if you're going to come out and do, you know, challenge yourself to doing the hardest 100k potentially in the UK, or it's going to be a first 100, just get out and enjoy it. And I do think it's nicer doing it with other people as well. So if you've got you know, a couple of friends that you want to do it with. Also, I have got a video of you know, if it is going to be your first 100, just some tips and things of what you can do planning for your first 100k ride. So I'll leave that in the description as well. I think that is it for this video. I just want to add as well, thank you so much to Rapha for partnering with me on this video and just putting on brilliant events like Rapha Women's 100, just encouraging women to get out on their bikes and challenge themselves. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to go back and stretch my legs because they are sore from all that climbing.
Tubeless.
So back now from the end of the ride, and is my helmet on wonky? It's been on wonky all day if it is.